In today's health alert, some scary moments on the court for LeBron James' oldest son, Bronny.
The 18-year-old USC freshman having cardiac arrest on the court during practice on Monday. Medical staff was able to revive James and get him to the hospital. He is now stable and out of the ICU.
Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin tweeting out his prayers. Hamlin is back on the field after also suffering a cardiac arrest during Monday Night Football.
And tonight we are joined by Dr. Deepak Shah, a cardiologist with Ascension Providence Hospital. And Doctor, first, can we talk about how rare this is? A fit 18-year-old having their heart just seemingly stop?
It is very rare. We're seeing it more frequently recently, and it's gaining news from, I know, our local Cartier Woods to, Bronny James now. So, but if you look at the overall prevalence, I think it's 1 in 50,000 to 1 in 80,000 NCAA athletes have died from cardiac arrest. So yeah, we're seeing it more, but it's still extremely rare.
Okay, and then, let's go back to the Damar Hamlin situation if we can for a second. How different is this when it comes to treatment? Obviously, Hamlin took a pretty significant blow to the chest, but Bronny, he just collapsed on the court.
Yeah, I mean, again, we don't know the full details. We know that Damar Hamlin was defibrillated. I don't know if I've seen yet if Bronny was defibrillated. And so when I think about it, there's two types of cardiac arrest. There's structural cardiac arrest for people who have something wrong with their heart, and there's something that's electrical cardiac arrest. So electrical cardiac arrest is what Damar Hamlin had, where it was just the perfect insult at the critical point of his EKG cycle that caused his cardiac arrest. We don't know exactly what Bronny's situation is.
Would it be a safe assumption, or even an assumption at this point, that there may be some underlying issue that could have caused this, Doc?
Not sure, because even like you say, it could be, you could get an EKG and you couldn't see anything. You could get an echocardiogram, you couldn't see anything. This could be something, who knows what happened in practice. Was it overexertion that stimulated something? Could it be a genetic abnormality? I think when he's a NCAA athlete, they've screened for a few things at USC. That's where I believe he is. So it's difficult to tell once we gain a little bit more information.
Okay, so a lot still to be determined then, it sounds like.
Yeah, a lot to be determined, but what's amazing is that Bronny James is out of the ICU in less than, I think, 24 hours. So something happened where our medical observers are better and better. So they got to him quickly, just as they got to Damar Hamlin. I think Damar Hamlin was defibrillated in less than a minute. So whatever happened, our CPR was excellent. And if they did defibrillate Bronny James, they did it well. So I think that would be my message to most bystanders, is that, boy, if you see someone go down, critical CPR, 100 to 120 times a minute of chest compressions, good chest compressions, call 911 is the most important thing.
All right. Dr. Deepak Shah, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your expertise. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.